So, short intro, this is a post-run commentary thing I decided to do for my most recent Pantheon 1 run. Reason being, the original run includes some copyright music, so I decided to do this instead. You can still view the original run, it's linked in the description. So yeah, I'll start the video. And the first thing you'll see is that I'm actually using a different build, which includes steady body. You'll see that I'm not getting any knockback from hitting the Vengeflaking, and that allows me to get overall more hits in. So yeah, optimally it's better to use steady body for these runs, because it allows you to stick to targets better, but it also means that you have to overcharm it, and it's both good and bad, because on the bright side you need to only take 2 hits to set up Fury, otherwise you'd need like 3 hits with the mask binding. But it also means that later on, when you get your lifeblood, you have to play a bit safer or not get hit as much, because you can only take like 2 hits before you die. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword. The first few fights aren't anything interesting. You're gonna see me here stagger False Knight to the left side, because for whatever reason it's a tiny bit faster. And then we go to the MonStahLer fight, which is a bit of RNG, and I unfortunately got the bad RNG here. Normally MonStahLer can only do 2 attacks, they can either charge you or jump over you like that. And if he jumps, it means you can't kill him instantly, and it basically loses you 2 seconds, almost 2 seconds. So yeah, it's a bit unlucky, but you can't really do much about it. Hornet 1 also went not entirely great. I missed a hit there, which would have staggered Hornet, but since I missed it I had to chase her for a tiny bit longer, so that was a bit bad. But the second half of this run went pretty well. We're gonna see a new strat here for Gorb, where I dash through him and then hit him to the left side, because that allows me to stay on the platform for longer and kill Gorb just like that before he has any chance to like teleport away. Pretty cool strat. It was a gold as well. Dunk Defender, it's the same old strat. You hit him a bit, wait for the stagger counter to reset, and then you keep hitting him. This overall allows you to get more hits in and kill Dunk Defender before he has a chance to do his second scream. Pretty cool. Soul Warrior also went well enough. I stayed in that one left corner for a tiny bit before teleporting away, but at that point he took so much damage that he just dies to a few more hits and a few fireballs. Pretty good. Brooding Moloch, the strat is kinda the same without steady body, but the thing that you need to keep in mind is that since you don't get any knockback, you have to be a bit more precise about your positioning from Brooding Moloch. It's actually a bit easier to position yourself away from Brooding Moloch without the knockback, but yeah, with steady body you have to keep that in mind. And Oro and Amato, the first part of the fight is pretty straightforward, just keep hitting Oro until he dies. And the second part, you want to focus on Mato, which comes in the second part of the fight, and try to get as many multi-hits as you saw there. You're gonna see a few more hits here to just finish them off. Pretty quick fight, because lots of multi-hits, and I still had that lifeblood to tank that last hit. So yeah, pretty optimal fight. We got a 305, and since I wasn't sure what the milliseconds were on the previous 305 record by Lexer, I took a moment here to check real quick what the milliseconds were, and his run was 305.68, so this run beat it by almost 0.4. Pretty good. Yeah, I feel like the execution was pretty good. Perhaps I could have done Hornet 2 a bit, or I meant Hornet 1 a bit better and the Gruzmover a bit better, but overall pretty good. Had I gotten lucky on the MonStahLer fight, it would have been like a 303, which is 5 seconds away from sum of best, so yeah, pretty good. So yeah, the moment I realized that this was world record, I returned to the game, opened my char menu to show my build, like here, I believe. Yeah, it took a moment. And then I returned to the main menu to show that the game is ran on 1432, and that there aren't any mods installed, because that's obviously not allowed. So yeah, that was the run, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.